the media outlets or anyone in the audience.
So how many housing communities will there be, and what's the price point?
So the question was, how many housing communities will be affected by this new fund, and how many units are we expecting to be produced?
Good question. So as Melinda mentioned, the goal for this fund over the 10-year course beginning on Friday is to create or preserve 2,000 permanently affordable homes kind of throughout the entire region. And generally what we're talking about there is for rental housing, it's households serving 60% AMI or below. So depending on kind of where you are in the region and how big your family is, it's roughly $45,000 a year that your household makes, that and below. And then we're also open to financing for sale housing opportunities as well that are affordable to a slightly higher AMI category, about 95%, which gets up into the kind of 60s and low 70s thousands. Did I answer your question?
So do you accommodate what?
Yeah, absolutely. So the question was, do you accommodate according to what level of income the family is? And the answer is absolutely yes. And we really rely on permanent financing resources from CHAFA, from the Division of Housing, and from other organizations to kind of lay those very specific rules. It's up to our borrower, the developer, to ultimately decide what kind of mix of unit size, unit shape, affordability that they're willing to put in. It's a very competitive process, so that they're encouraged to do longer affordability, deeper affordability, lower income levels. But so, within that mix, we want to see several households that are down in the, 15,000, 20,000 a year or below as well. Other questions? Okay, well,
Can you tell me about the timing of this?
So it's not related to the report from the auditor. One of the things we had a debate with relative to the audit report is it focused on one source of capital for affordable housing, CDBG. And that, although that's an important component, the point we made is that it's one of several tools out of the Office of Economic Development, and we mentioned the TOD tool as one of them. So not directly related, but certainly the TOD fund has been and will continue to be a very important component for how we proliferate more affordable housing, not only in Denver, but also throughout the region, because of course affordable housing is a regional issue. All right, thank you all for coming.